stayed up all night last night, pulling an all-nighter, then staying up into about 11 or so, working on this styrofoam drawing. And now I've got just one side left to do. Around 11 was the time I decided to have the 2 Hot Pockets. I'm currently upgrading the Blooming Trader Guild. I'm thinking about... I was thinking about going to upgrade the Endless Excavation Ancient Wonder, since I'll have to increase the rate at which I produce supplies somehow if I decide to have this building produce mana instead of supplies. Though for that I'll first have to upgrade it. The switchable production seemed like a pretty good idea. I'm currently here in terms of the Misty Forest task sets. I like that they included in that option to re-roll the daily exclusive once you got 5 friendly spirits. Dad makes some pretty good pizzas. And these are many of the Sharpie markers I own. As usual, I heated the 2 Hot Pockets for 2 minutes. Then I added 2 of those sausage link snacks. For some extra protein. Some extra lean protein anyway. Earlier today, I believe as I was finishing the section before the space battle section, around 6 in the morning, Dad made me some coffee. And I believe he gave me a French vanilla muffin. Well, that was pretty good. I was pretty active here. And I used the opportunity to get some better buildings for my city. I replaced Hazeltown with Dr. Frankenspleen. Which had about double the population and culture benefit as Hazeltown. And looks pretty cool. It'll fit in pretty well with when I get it later into the chapter I'm currently in, and it'll fit in even more in the next chapter. Yeah, well, I managed to get even more knowledge points. I wonder if I can collect enough coins. Yeah, I primarily enjoy drinking coffee because of the taste. Yeah, that's why I always have it plain. Yeah, I can always rely on this section of my town in Elvenar to make me reach the produce enough supplies bonus. Anyway, I spent the hours working on that styrofoam drawing. And I believe at around 11, I took a picture of the ground level part, which is the part I did first, in order to use the picture to create a custom painting prop for the waiting room, in which the last scene of the 99th Dan Hamming episode will take place. And then from there, I'll be able to upload the episode to YouTube. I'm currently here on the Spire of Eternity. Although when it comes to these battles, they've all got at least one enemy squad that's strong against my squads, but this one seems to be the best possible deal, it would seem. But I've never personally tried the auto fight feature, at least not in my memory. I ended up going to bed at around 12:30 because even when I felt that I had run out of ideas on the styrofoam drawing I was working on, and that further work wouldn't be as good due to potential exhaustion, I wanted to wait for my research on the third level of the captain tactics to finish so that I could research the final level of the brewing research while I slept. And now I've got just 6.5 hours to go. I woke up around 6:30 in the evening. It was initially planned that after work, Dad was going to get some McDonald's. But then he decided to get me a meatball sub with black olives. And I think banana peppers instead, because there was a long line at McDonald's. I assume that means there was a long line inside the McDonald's because Dad doesn't usually go through the drive-thru. It seemed to me like he got that meatball sub from Cabela's Subs. He does have gift cards for that local restaurant after all. Also in Stronghold Kingdoms, currently I have no idea how to complete any of my benched quests, how to turn them into active quests and actually complete them. A lot of them involve either doing negative actions against other players, such as pillaging another player's castle. This is another vitamin water I had throughout the day. I believe I had that one with the Hot Pockets, which is pretty good, though I have a bit of an internal debate as to whether the Hot Pockets, which is healthier, Hot Pocket sandwiches or Uncrustable sandwiches. Excuse me. The problem with capturing parish flags is that it requires you to attack another parish. Scouting a parish capital in another parish. Technically an aggressive action. Ransack another player's castle. Popularity reductions using Inquisition in 24 hours. I don't even have that researched because that's a negative power. With monks. Of potential risk of being excommunicated and then no longer being able to remove disease and bless parishes. I have 4 striking fear and 4 villain quests, with the villain quest involving destroying Paladin castles. Those castles give you a boost to your popularity. And I don't think they give you any honor. So the only reason for destroying them would be to complete those quests. The Supreme General quest requires you to capture another player's castle. There's the Redeemer quest. That requires sending absolutions. Not only do I not have that researched, to do that requires you to have excommunicated players nearby. Yeah, thus, I'm currently at rank Princess 13th in line. Gonna boost myself up to Princess 12th in line. I'm hoping that becoming a crown princess, it'll give me 1 more bench slot for quest and give me something that I can complete. Reaching the diamond level of the Wolf Hunter achievement upon destroying my 300th wolf lair only gave me 200,000 honor. Whereas I was expecting at least 1 million, so it was kind of a letdown.